was a total shock. You know, we were playing with Springfield. We were playing in Syracuse that night, and I was supposed to be starting that night. So I got to the rink for morning skating, and it's kind of like any other day for morning skating. As soon as I got to the rink, the coach kind of called me aside, and he's like, "You got traded." And as soon as you get traded, you're kind of, first thing's like, okay, where did I get traded to? And it's my first time getting traded in my professional career, second time including junior, and both times it's kind of the same reaction. It's, you get traded and there's an instant fear of the unknown, not knowing where you went to. And then when he told me that I got traded to Toronto, I was absolutely ecstatic. I had to go call my wife right away and you know, text my parents and stuff. And so it ended up being an amazing experience. It's definitely the highlight of my season so far.
Can you put this into an order for me? The draft day, first NHL game, playing in the Calder Cup final, you know, first shutout, kind of like, do all those things kind of fit in the same, or is there one of those things, 1 to 4, that is more memorable than the last?
I don't know, they're all really memorable. You know, getting drafted's huge. You know, as a kid, that's what you worked for so many years, and to get your foot in the door that way was huge. And you know, my first NHL game with the Jets was you know, a huge thrill, and playing that game was great. And then, you know, your first NHL win, going on the Calder Cup run was so much fun playing hockey, especially the city of St. John's was unbelievable, the atmosphere for that. And then, you know, first game with the Leafs and first win with the Leafs, like, those are right up there with it too. You know, being from Toronto is, so it's tough over the course of, I think it's my 9th year of pro hockey. It's hard to pick one that's above anything else, but there's just been a ton of, I've been fortunate that there's been a ton of really good moments in my career, and hopefully still more to come.
Do you find it interesting that you still learning the game? Like there isn't a point where maybe, you know, 18-year-old, 19-year-old Michael Hutchinson doesn't say to himself, well, you know, after about 3 or 4 years, I should be able to get this down. That here we are years later, and you're still saying to yourself, oh, that's good information too.
Yeah. I think that's what makes you a better goalie and able to be a professional, is knowing that you don't know anything and you're always learning things. It's the same for players. You see them, like the young players coming in today, have so much skill, and the older guys that stick around and have success are learning from the young guys coming in, and so it's a give and take. And so yeah, the game's always evolving and it's changing. Like, the game now is different than the game was 5 years ago, and different than it was 10 years ago. So as goalies, you also have to make those adjustments in your game, and a lot of it comes from, you know, other countries in the world, other age groups that have seen different things and grown up with different things. So it's kind of cool, and especially if you talk to even older goalies. You know, I was fortunate to play with a little bit with Longo this year, and he's constantly learning new things and asking questions and evolving his game too. So when you see guys like that with a career that he's had and he's still always learning, it definitely makes you open to trying other things and trying to figure out different ways to make yourself a better goalie.
A young man from Barrie is going to whitewash the opposition here tonight, and Michael Hutchinson is going to get